Speed is key in crypto, and the difference between a few minutes can mean hundreds of percent of gains. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to set up your Telegram so you can get speed advantage and make as much money as possible. If you're new to this channel, we've done many challenges before, making hundreds of thousands of dollars in literally weeks. $1.2 million. And yesterday, I made a video revealing my top crypto structure for how I like to manage my finances when it comes to having Telegram bots and when it comes to how I'm actually moving the money from my Telegram bots, keeping it safe into my centralized exchange and saving the profits in my ledger. Making money in this game is extremely easy. We're not in a market where we're talking about making 5% or 10% a year. We're talking about making 5x and 10x, hundreds of percentages in literally the space of a few hours. So with that being said, I've started a fresh TG, okay? And if you have a look at one of the sheets which I built yesterday, you can find the link for this inside of the description. It's called Trading Wallet Structure. Now, yesterday, I mentioned that, if you have a $2,000 portfolio, it's all relative. But the main thing is to have a 9 to 5 job, some sort of cash flow, using that money, storing it in a safe place, changing it in a centralized exchange, and having a specific Telegram bot for each and every chain. Now, I recommend after this video, at the end of this video, going back and watching this video because it was huge value and it will completely change your mindset to crypto. Most people are not prepared for wealth. That's why they don't get wealthy. We've all heard the quote, luck is where preparation meets opportunity. So let's get prepared so we can get lucky. Now I've chosen the bots for each exchange with the highest volume. As you can see, number 1 is Ethereum, number 2 is Tron, number 3 is Solana, then we have 4 at BSC, Arbitrum at number 5, number 6 is Base, and number 7 is AVAX. Now these are pretty much the main ones. I do think Blast might have a cycle coming very, very soon. And obviously we know that Ton Chain is also going to do very, very well this cycle as well. In fact, I don't know why Ton isn't on here. Ton does have a decent TVO. You can see here it's currently at about 300 million. But again, the meme season for Ton is very, very hyped, as they do have something called the Open League, which they're giving away over $1 billion. In fact, I have loads of videos on this on my channel, and I'm going to speak about this a lot more because I think that the Ton season is getting very, very close. When it comes to the bots, if you do go to the sheet which I've attached below, you'll see I have 4 main bots I like to use. Now, the main thing is with these bots, you're probably going to want to bridge from a different, exchange. Let's say you have Solana and you want to bridge over to, Ethereum, for example, or you have Ton and you want to bridge over to Tron. You're probably going to need to use a bridge instead of using a centralized exchange because sometimes it can get very, very long. So I've attached what is called Tony Bridge, and this is a bridge which I've used often, and also a lot of people in my community have used Tony Bridge often as well. Now, once you click the link, it's going to take you to Tony. You're going to see here it says Tony, over 1,447 monthly users, and all you have to do is click the start option. Now, when you click the start option, you're going to see it says welcome RR, refer your friends, right? Your referral link, etc. And you've got a few different options. You can either bridge your assets, go through previous transactions, make referrals. You can see also you've got chart and you can buy the token as well. It's probably a good bet getting some of this token, right, as the volume increases. Now, when you click bridge your assets, you can see it's got different ones. If you're already on the chain, let's say you're on, Ethereum chain, for example, you click Ethereum, and let's say you want to transfer your USDT, you click USDT, and then you want to pick the chain where you want to receive tokens from. So let's say, I want to receive Solana, for example. So I'm going to send ETH, USDT, and receive Solana, and receive your selected asset. Let's say I want to receive Solana on Solana. Here it will say, send me your wallet address. I could paste literally any wallet address in here. For the sake of this video, in fact, let's even go ahead and do it. So I've just loaded up a Solana wallet on Phantom. I'm going to paste my Solana wallet here. Now it says select your chain. You can see the chain was Ethereum. The USDT is what I'm sending. My receiver chain is Solana, and I'm receiving Solana, and this is my wallet. And it says, look, a minimum amount of at least $6 must be sent. Please enter your required amount. So for the sake of the video, I'll put, let's say, $100. Now it's going to say, please confirm your transaction details. And here it says, please send a minimum of $100 to the following wallet address to begin bridging your assets. So I'll go ahead, send $100 to Tony Bridge, and then we'll be able to receive 0.6 Solana. Once the $100 of USDT has been sent, what you're going to want to do is head over to the menu icon. You're going to want to click Start again. And once you click Start, you're going to want to go to Previous Transactions. Now from Previous Transactions, you can see there's two waiting ones. You select the most recent waiting transaction, and you'll see it will say Service ID. It should say the same service ID that it has above. Then it says Chain Ethereum to Solana. Bridging wallet, this is the wallet where you're sending the transaction to. Receiving wallet, this is the wallet where you're receiving tokens from. And you have transaction status waiting. Now, normally with Tony Bridge, I've seen minimum 10 to 30 minute transaction times. This is why, again, I always say, guys, it's super important. Just like how I explained in this video that I made yesterday, is be prepared. Like, you can't be waiting half an hour when you've just had somebody post about a token. For example, if we have a look at the bull token that we seen on, I think it was like 2 days ago, it was by Crashius Clay. And when he spoke about this token, I think, unless you've been hiding under a rock, it went absolutely ballistic. Like, look at this. So it was here, there was two candles, you see, 1, 2, and I think he spoke about it here. So you had this one candle here, which was literally the space of like 2 minutes. It went from less than I think it's like 60 million market cap, or maybe way less. It went up 2,797%. So it did a 27x in one candle. Now you couldn't have been waiting half an hour to bridge your tokens, because if you was, by the time you bridged to, let's say, Tron for a decent amount, you would only have made about 100% at best, or at worst, you could have brought the top and you'd be down about 43%. Now, let me ask you this question, right? Was you prepared for this opportunity if you was waiting to bridge? No. So that's why, literally today, if you're watching this video, use this as motivation to just take 30 minutes out of your day and just bridge to each chain. Like, again, even if you only have $2,000, just bridge, $200 to each chain. Just do it, because at least you'll be ready for when the time comes. And $200 times 27x is over like $5,000. So you could literally double your entire portfolio from a $200 investment just because you was prepared and you was ready for the right timing. Okay, timing is everything in this game. If we go back and refresh this Tony Bridge, we should see that the status is changing. Yeah, so you can see the status updates now. It goes from waiting to sending, and momentarily it will have arrived. So while we're waiting for this transaction to send, what we can do is we can set up the rest of our wallets, and we can also set up our Telegram structure as well, because I also have a very interesting structure on how I set up my Telegram with folders as well. So let's head over back onto the trading bot setup. We have multiple trading bots. So the first one is Tron. Now we can see that Tron has a TVL, which means total value on the network, of $8 billion. This means there's $8 billion transacting through this chain, and we want to get a percentage of this. In fact, it's even increasing right now. It's up 5.7% in the last 7 days, which is huge. So we're going to head over to this bot here. We're going to do the same thing again. We're going to click start. You can see the bot opens up in the top left. Now it's going to give us a few options. We can buy, sell and manage. We can join the community. We can refer friends. I always recommend refer some friends. Make some money. Why not? Then we have a wallet and we can pin it. So first thing we're going to do is pin, right? That way we can pin this main page. We can always come back to it later. The second thing we're going to do is actually set up our settings, right? From the beginning, we're going to set up our initial settings. It's very important that on the buy side, early, we want to have up to 15% slippage, because if we're buying tokens fast, sometimes you're going to have to bite the bullet and you're going to have a little bit more slippage. Here we have our configurations. So depending on your amount, like, if you're somebody who maybe you're a mega whale, right? You don't really want to be transacting like 5,000 TRX amount. Maybe you want to transact it more. So I recommend using these. The next thing is I like to use a strategy of doubling my money and taking my initial out. So I'm going to change this configuration here to sell side 50% here. And this one is I never like selling my full amount. I always leave a moon bag. So this side, I'll use sell side 70% here. So it's pretty aggressive settings. I mean, 50% and 70% is a lot. But if I'm just trying to flip my $200 to more money, 50% isn't that bad, because it means I can leave a moon bag. When I come to finally, like, maybe if it does a 50x, I could take out 70% and I can still leave 20% in there as well as pocket change. Now, when we go back, this is going to help, and you'll see these settings later. You can see that we also have a separate section called wallet. Now, this will be your wallet for receiving transactions. Whenever you're using a bot, the interesting thing for bots is that they just automatically make the wallet. So your seed phrases are kind of at risk. This is why I never have too much money in a bot. You never know if it's going to work, but it's fast, so you need it. With this seed phrase, I recommend clicking this button, exporting your private key and your seed phrase. Now, if you don't know what private key and the seed phrase is, I recommend watching my free course. Again, it's on the link for that is on my YouTube channel. It's actually called Free Crypto Course. It's about 1 hour long, but you need to know these things. I think it's even like 3-4 hours, but you need to know these things. This is ultimate basics. But private key and a seed phrase gives you access to the wallets. Your private key, you can export that and save it to a wallet. I'm going to show you that trick at the end of this video. So first thing we're going to do is, after we've written down our private and seed phrases, I'm not going to share it here because you'll see it. What we're going to do is we're going to deposit to this wallet. Now, the best way to deposit this wallet, again, is bridge, right? So for example, you're going to bridge, let's say you have a big bag of ETH, you go back to the bot. Again, you'll bridge, you'll go to bridge to your assets, you go whatever ETH, and then you'll bridge it over to this chain is Tron. So you go over to Tron. Now the easiest way to do it is just click next page. If you can't find it, next page again, you'll see Tron at the end. Then you should expect to receive your Tron in this wallet. Now to buy tokens is super simple. All you're going to do is you'll go onto Deck Screener. For example, let's take Tron Bull. You'll copy the address over here. You come back, you click paste. And here you'll see instantly the token will rise up. You'll see it's active on SunSwap, the price of the token, the market cap of the token, the liquidity, and your price impact as well if you use to buy the token. Then it will give you multiple options. Any button that you click, whether it's 1,000 TRX or whatever, it will go in to that same wallet and you'll see it in your wallet balance, right? It's that simple. And then to sell the tokens, you can sell them as easy as pie, right? In fact, I'll show you with the Solana bot that we're going to set up later. So that Sundog bot here, 72,000 users, and it's the most easiest and efficient bot to be using. So Tron, this will be our Tron bot that we'll set up over here as well. Now the next bot that we'll set up is going to be TonBot. Now, Ton Trading Bot is very interesting because, again, this bot here is going to allow you to actually have multiple wallets. So you can see here, the difference between Sunbot and TonBot is Ton, you can have multiple wallets. So if you're somebody that's a mega whale and you want to buy loads of tokens, then just create multiple wallets here. Right? You can even say literally here, create X. I want 5 wallets, and boom, I've got 5 wallets. Like, this is why trading bots are OP. You can see here, multiple wallets. So you could like Tony Bridge to all of these, right? Then we're going to go back to menu. This bot, what you're going to want to do is look at these extra options that you have, right? You have limit orders, fast swaps, and sniper. Now, to use a sniper is very simple, right? When it comes to using a sniper, it works off of the dev wallet address that you want to snipe. Now, with this, it's a little bit advanced for brand new people, but long story short, if you know somebody that is developing a token or you're tracking a certain developer, you can paste their wallet here, enter the amount that you want to buy, and as soon as that token is made, it will instantly buy that token. Now, with this wallet, you can also do fast swaps and limit orders as well. So for example, I can add a limit order by going over to, again, picking a token. I'll go to Deck Screener. I'll go to Tron, and also maybe I'll mention like how to find like good tokens. We'll look at, let's take TCAT for example. Then we'll copy TCAT here. Then I'll select the wallet here. You can say it says buy mode, sell mode. This will be your balance. So it says here holding $0 of Ton right now and $0 of TCAP. The price over here, which I want to buy it at. My advanced settings for when I want to take profit, and also when I have a stop loss as well. So I can set all of these things. I can say, for example, limit order, buy mode. I'll put the price. The current price is 0.003. I'll copy that. I'll paste that. I'll say, look, I want to buy at 305. Here, now it's set my price, 305, so 350. I want to take profit. I want to take profit at a 3x. Here, I want to take out 50%. On stop loss, I would never really put a stop loss on a meme coin. The worst thing you could do is get wicked out. So I wouldn't even use that. And then, there you go. When you have Ton, you click this button here, and it will say it for you. Same thing on the sell side as well. So I really like Ton Trading Bot because it's like, as you can see, it's got a lot more users, so it's a lot more advanced. But once it gets to, like, once Sunbot gets to that stage, it will have that same, you know, ability as well. And then whenever you want to look at your positions, all you do is you go to start, you click positions, and you'll be able to see a summary of your positions as well. So that is Ton Trading Bot. Now they're the main two styles. I mean, Base Bot as well is very similar, but there is also something that you're going to need to know on this one as well, which is the different chains as well. So you can see this one, as you can see on TonBot, it's just Ton. Here, TronBot, it's just Tron. But with this bot, you can trade Base, AVAX, Blast, ETH as well. So with this one, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to click Start. You've still got your Auto Sniper option. You've also got a copy trading one, which is instead of putting the dev address, you'd put like somebody's wallet address in them. You can instantly copy trade them. Here you'll see your pending orders, which is similar to when you're doing your orders like you do on TonBot. Your bridge, same thing as Tony Bridge, right? So you're seeing like once you understand bots, every bot is like the same. You've got your referral link and your settings option. Now the difference in this bot, Sigma bot, than the other two is you can pick your chains here. So let's say we'll go on our chains. You can see I can pick Ethereum, AVAX, BSC, Base, Blast, and each one will be a different like chain. It won't be a different wallet necessarily, but it'll be a different chain. So let's say we want to go AVAX, for example, here. So now I'm on AVAX. Then I go back. What I'd have to do is bridge to that chain from the wallet. So I'll click the wallet. This is my main wallet. You can see AVAX. Right, it says here, settings, wallet, AVAX. My wallet amount in AVAX is 0. What I would do is I would copy this wallet. I can either send AVAX tokens to like AVAX token or AVAX USDT from a centralized exchange, Coinbase, Binance, whatever. Or I can bridge to it, right? So I'll go back, I click bridge, and I go, okay, you know, I want to go from my Ethereum wallet to my AVAX wallet, and I want to use this wallet here, and it will say, look, settings, bridge from ETH to AVAX in the same wallet, and then I'd put the amount of ETH. I'd say like, okay, let me bridge 4 ETH over. Obviously right now I don't have that same amount, but again, I could just bridge it directly over. So in this wallet, it's very important that you do the same thing what we're doing on Tron and Tombot. And in each one of these, you want to have tokens. So you want to have $200 on Base, $200 on AVAX, $200 on Blast, $200 on ETH, for example. Obviously, it's all relative to how much money that you have, but make sure, super important, you have access fast on each of these chains. Do not be lazy. Don't think, oh, you know, I'm waiting because, you know, there's no calls on that chain right now. I'm never going to invest in that chain. Trust me, there will be a time when you need it and you will look back and you'll be like, Tyrell said, I should have had thing and I didn't. Don't let that be you, because you might miss out on genuinely life-changing money. Like, guys, again, right? Even TCAT, for example. TCAT went from here to all-time highs. It did a 61x in the space of 4 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. 61x. So if you had $100 in here, you'd have $6,000 at all-time high. So that's how important it is to make sure that you have eyes on the opportunity. And if you're watching this far, I think we're going back up anyway. Let's just say that. So with your bots, now you know about each chain. You know to have each tokens on each chain. Again, if you need any help, ask inside of the community. I'm going to leave you with a bonus. One interesting thing that I forgot to do is I forgot to add a Solana bot. The best Solana bot I like to use, I will add it here right now. It's called Bonk bot. Bonk bot is very similar. In fact, it's literally, I'd say it's a much less complex version of Tron trading or Sigma bot. But it's the fastest bot for if you're looking to buy pump fund tokens or Solana. So I'll use this one as an example of like buying a token quickly, just so you can see like, okay, when I buy a token, where does it show up? And then I'll leave you with the bonus of how I like to structure these things in specific ways so I don't miss opportunities. So quickly, I'll send some tokens over and we'll buy a random token. I've just sent the tokens over from the Tony bridge that we received earlier. And once it arrives, we'll be able to see it in the wallet. So again, anytime you bridge over or maybe withdraw from a CEX to any of these tokens, it's going to show in the exact same way. All of these bots have a very similar, like they call it a UI UX. And it's going to mean that once you get the hang of it, fast, speed, efficiency in the crypto space. It's going to make it convenient and easy for you to make money. Now, we're going to go to the wallet. And as you'll see, I've received 0.5 Solana. So again, anytime you withdraw, just click wallet and it will take a while to load. Tron is the slowest, to be honest. But once it loads and you'll see it here. So as you can see here, it says I have 0.5 Solana. Now, again, I would set up my settings the same way I set up all of these. You know, I'd have MEV protection on. That's so you don't get MEV botted. This is a good feature of BonkBot. I would set up my buys and sells. Again, I'd never have 100%. I'd have like 70%. Okay. My buy amount For this one, maybe I don't even have 5 Solana. So why am I going to have 5 Solana? I'll do 0.5 Solana, for example. And these settings, maybe I'm not even speak English. I'd have it in bloody Chinese. Do you know what I mean? Now, let's go back to menu. Oh, I've made it Chinese. Let me change that back to English quickly. Right. Then I'll pick a token. So we'll go on Solana chain. So we'll go up here. By the way, free Pavel, guys. Free Pavel. We'll pick a token. So we'll pick whatever's trending because it's so much higher. We'll scroll down. We'll copy the contract address. So here, don't pick the pair. Don't pick Solana, obviously. Pick the SMH. We'll paste it. Again, just like we showed earlier, once you paste it, the token shows up. It has the price, market cap, everything. I'll auto buy in 0.5. In fact, I don't have enough gas. So I'll have to do X amount. Because I have a little bit for gas. I'll do 0.45. Leave a little bit for gas. It sends the transaction instantly. And look how fast it just purchased the token. Done. And now, if I click home, you can see it here. It says, this is my holdings, this token, currently at 1% loss. Oh my gosh, it's going to 0. It's a rug. Right? It says the net worth I've got is $78. And the balance I've got at the moment is 0.004 Solana. So that's how you set up your Telegram bots. Now let me show you the secret source for how I structure this so it doesn't get overwhelming. What I like to do is click the top left button, go over into the settings icon, scroll down, and you'll see something called folders. In folders, you can create folders inside of your Telegram. Now, to block out the noise, you might be in 100 different groups, you might be doing raids, you might be like just active in the communities, which you should, but you don't want that to affect your opportunities for making money. So what I like to do is over here, I'll set, let's say Telegram bots, I'll add the chats, and here I'll click bots. Now, if I have more bots than just these, like for example, for me, I have scanners, I've got other bots like trending channels for stuff like that, then don't click bots because it's going to make it messy. You just put this as trading and you select the free, right? But for the sake of this video, I can just click bots. Now, all the bots I have will be here. And here I put trading bots. And done. Right, and now you see all the trading bots are going to be in this file. Maybe I'll have another one and I'd call it, calls or shills or something like this. Or which one do I like to have? Let me check my own Telegram. I have a good one. Callers, that's what I call it. Callers. So if you have multiple channels of people that make callers, you can add it. And you click like create, for example, add chats. Let's make one for the sake of this video. We'll go here. As you can see, the folder shows up here now. But I'm going to show you. Go to the Crypto King official. Bloody hey, guys, report all of these. These are not the official trading groups. This one is Crypto King announcements. Crypto King official. Perfect, right? Join this channel, right? Maybe we join that America's group, for example. We join that. Maybe we join DJ Call channel, for example. Here, even crypto, we join here. And now you'll see this will start to get messy over time. My trading bots will stay nice. So then, what about if this all starts getting too much? What I'll do is I'll go over here in the top left, click the settings icon, and then go to my folders. And from my folders, I'll create a new folder. I'll call this, callers or communities, whatever. I'll add the chats. I'll add these here. And then again, I have a callers section here too. So now I have callers and I have trading bots, right? Then what I can do is I can even set my notifications for each person. So I could go You know, turn notifications on for this one. Turn notifications off for this one. Mute forever. Turn notifications off for this one. Here, so I get notifications for these two. Maybe I pin this one. And now it's easy and it's not as noisy as this. You know, even if I'm in communities, like, guys, imagine if I'm in, 50 communities over here for like all the different DGen things I make. I want to see what I'm going on with my investments. I've just got noise going on here. But then I get a call and I don't know what my trading bot is. It gets too much, right? So I might have my caller channel here, and I always have all chats like at the bottom if possible. I don't know why does it go to the bottom for me, but on my phone I put it like at the bottom, away from everything, and I stay in like these ones, or even in my personal messages I'll stay in. So now you'll have an efficient way of managing your money. You've got your trading bots on the chains with the highest TVL: base chain, Arbitrum, AVAX, BSC, Solana. You've got your 9 to 5 income, right? And you've balanced between each and every chain without noise. You will not be able to lose this game, guys. I promise you now, you will not be able to lose by having this strategy, right? You'll be able to make gains like this. So, thank you very much for watching this video. Check out this video to look at yesterday, where I did a full explainer of how I manage my whole crypto portfolio for the ability to make millions and keep millions this crypto market. Appreciate every single one of you. Subscribe, and I'll see you over there.